Slow and steady. I think many of you, if not all of you, would agree that life is generally hard. There is so much to do, so much to focus on, so much to care about, and it seems like there's not enough time. So many people nowadays rush their lives, experience things earlier, do crazy things, and try to cram everything in at once. Don't get me wrong, I encourage you to take risks and try new things, but not feeling rushed, not because you feel like life could end at any given time. Take risks, but take your time to fulfill each one. Pick the time and the moment. Carefully choose who you want to take each adventure with, and when the time comes to complete that adventure, enjoy it. Take in every single part of it and cherish it as if it were your last. It's true. The world could end today, or tomorrow, maybe in a year, a decade. That's the thing. No one knows, and that is okay. Like a few years ago, when the Mayans predicted the world would end in 2012, and people started anticipating it and waiting for it. I mean, there was even a movie. People made money off of this prediction and nothing happened. I can assure you people did idiotic things and had a scare over nothing. These people might have done things they now regret. Looking back at that day and that hour, they probably shake their heads and wish they could take back whatever it is they did. And maybe they don't regret anything. Maybe they're glad they did it. Maybe they even laugh about it, and that's besides the point, because maybe this time what they did wasn't enough for them to regret anything. But the next time it happens, they might. And why keep going through the same process over and over until there is actually something to regret? It is important to realize that although you never know when the last day of your life will be, you should take your time in doing things that matter to you. Take a decent amount of time on each thing you do in life and make sure to enjoy every second of it. Whether it be eating dinner with your family at home, the usual, hanging out with friends during school, having a conversation with coworkers during break, or maybe even skydiving with the love of your life. Enjoy all of it and take your time to do things right the first time around. It is definitely scary to think, what if today is the last time I see this person? Or what if I never get to do this? It's a frightening thought to have, but if the world does end tomorrow or your life is cut short, there was a reason. Everyone's lives are laid out differently, and if you don't get to do something before you die, it's okay. Perhaps you were never meant to tackle that task anyway. Continuing to think about the things you have not done is useless, because you will go on and on without end. You will never do everything life has to offer. It's just humanly impossible, not to mention very depressing. In a way, it creates a negative mindset because it includes pressure, stress, worry, and maybe even hurt. Example. Oh my gosh, if the world ends tomorrow, I will have never gone to Six Flags. Example 2. What if I die tomorrow? I never got walked down the aisle or even met the love of my life. Why not think about all the things you have already done? Think about the things you can fix or the things you're proud of, your accomplishments. Think, wow, if I die tomorrow, I could die in peace knowing that I had a great career, friends who stuck by my side, family that loved and supported me. I traveled to so-and-so places. I accomplished things I never thought I would be able to finish. How different would your life be if you thought of life like that instead? Really, ask yourself that question. What kind of mindset do you want to be in? And really, what kind of person do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Because who you want to be or who you are is based on the mindset you're in. I love to meditate on the quote that says, "Slow and steady wins the race," because it has inspired me not only as a writer, but also as a person to take my time in life. I am in no hurry. I want to enjoy my life and appreciate everyone and everything in it. I want to do things I love and plan out events, tasks, or goals with care, because I want to make sure that if or when I get around to it, I will be pleased with every single part of it. In those carefully planned moments, those cherished people I got to know over time, they will make an incredible memory someday. When life has left me and I am nothing but a soul with no body, those memories will account for all the good I did in my life, and I will be thankful and overwhelmingly joyful. So the question is, will you ride life slow and steady, or will you rush in hopes not to miss out on anything at the risk of living your life with regrets? And the quote is by William Shakespeare that says, "Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast."